Go.
Alright.
Yeah. Hi guys. We, as you can
It's good,
see, we are
motherfuckers.
maniacs. We're laughing already. I'm sorry. Cut the show. Cut the cameras.
Alright, sure. Alright, let's stop.
Okay.
We are.
No.
Alright, what's good?
Okay.
I'm keeping this here. What's good with the manga maniacs? There's only half of us today because this motherfucker's in a third world country.
Yeah. No. No lights. No light where I am right now. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm in
Nigga
the
ain't got no
slums.
like. Oh
It's
my
been
days.
3 days.
Broski said under the bed. I got some in there. Anyway, we're gonna start with the anime moment of the week, which was obviously, if everybody has been watching. If you haven't been watching, that's your business. That's
Yeah, for real,
completely
man. For
that's
real.
really your business.
Exactly at this point, and it is
Sukuna versus
Shanks
Mahotan.
versus Green Bull.
For who? What are you talking about?
I'm
Who's
just
Reba?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But it was Shanks versus Green Bull at 1-0 when he did his Wi-Fi hacky. You know, Shanks the hacky man. He put his sword in
How is
his
that your anime moment of the week? That cannot be it.
wait. He put his sword in the sky, and then his
Mm-hmm.
hacky vibrated from the boat, and then
Mm-hmm.
like 2 miles away from the boat, his hacky touched Green Bull on his back, and
Need
Green Bull
I
ran
remind
away.
you that Sukuna versus Maharaga was like 30% done. And it was still a crazy fight. It was
I,
30% done and they were rushed and it was still a crazy fight. And
it's
you're
not.
telling
I
me,
don't think it's as cool as Hacky Man disgracing the Admiral. You know, like the Admiral
bro,
was.
this motherfucker pulled out the domain and destroyed parts of the city. Fucked everything up.
Oh yeah,
And
Malevolent Kitchen.
Man, Crunchyroll needs a I don't know what was going on. They were saying that Suka. I don't know what was going on. They were saying Suka, like they changed dismantle into cut, and then they
I
changed
swear,
cleave. What did they change cleave into? I can't remember for the life of me. It was
split.
something stupid. Dice. They changed cleave into dice. Which, if
What the
anything,
hell?
it should be the opposite. It should be the other way around. Because I
Exactly.
guess you could say cleave is cut. Technically, it's not, but you can say
Yeah,
it's cut, and then slash is dice. It made no
yeah.
sense. Crunchyroll. See, this is why I said Crunchyroll is just a scam. If you're watching on Crunchyroll, I'm sorry for you. Don't be paying for Crunchyroll.
Exactly. How many
Don't be paying
dollars
for
are you paying for
Crunchyroll.
per month for that translation? Nah,
No,
man.
no, no. That's it's a violation. And like no, see the thing that's really getting me is like 30% done, and it was still that crazy. 30% done. Imagine if it was fully done. Imagine if animators actually had that whole time. But I don't like the way that I don't like that they're rushing the just guys animators because they're also like working in really bad condition. I've been seeing it on Twitter and shit like that. That was it X. I don't give a shit what Elon says.
It's
But I've been
Twitter,
seeing it
please.
that I've been seeing it that like, apparently they got like really bad working conditions and shit like that. I'm just like, bro, like these men are really going through it. And apparently, like I saw that the season could get delayed or Juice Kaisen could be like delayed indefinitely because they might go on strike and shit like that. I'm like, bro, I know, like I don't know what Mappa's doing, but these
It's
men,
well.
they, I and then what's called 2 weeks ago, the CEO of Mappa gave like some uni type explanation that because Studio Bones and Ufotable they came out and we had to like adapt to the times, which is why we had to work like
Huh?
pressure our workers even harder and make them
Huh?
work, and we're gonna try to up the set. I was like, broski, the
First of
bare
all,
minimum of standards
exactly.
you don't even meet. And then you're trying to tell me that you first of all on Studio Bones, like no, bro, you're just chatting, not your bro. He was just talking on his ass. You know when unis try to give you some kind of diplomatic
Yeah,
explanation to why they
exactly,
can't
bro.
give you the bare
Just say you
minimum.
don't have the capacity. Just say you don't
Just
have the
say you
capacity.
are seeing this life, you have to have capacity, and they don't
Exactly.
have.
As we don't have the capacity.
They
These
don't
guys
have.
have been animating for the past how many years back
For
to
so many
back.
years.
How are
And
they going to
now,
handle One Punch Man season 3? They're supposed to animate it apparently, yeah.
man,
How?
you
What's
know I
going to
hate
happen?
One Punch Man. Let me bring that shit up, man.
Hey God,
You know I
please,
hate One Punch Man.
please,
What
please,
do you mean?
please, let us go continue about why Maraga versus
No.
Jesus
Anyway,
Christ.
Anyway, it was a crazy fight from start to finish. But I did like I did love last week's episode where Sukuna hit the "I'm him" pose. It was fucking crazy. Bresky jumped. I was like, me. That was a crazy fight. And when he was like, I can't enjoy this. When he told Yuji to enjoy the destruction, I was like, bro,
Yeah.
there's no need. This is what I'm saying. Those two idiots that released Sukuna are the worst characters in JJK. Because can somebody explain to me why they thought that a 2,000-year-old terrorist would help them? Sukuna is a glorified terrorist.
Literally.
Literally, he does literally. My guy said, you know what? I want to live, eat, sleep, and destroy. Anybody that doesn't fit in my plans can get fucked. I'm just like, you thought this is who you really turn to. This man here. That crazy
That
ass
problem
motherfucker.
needs to be solved across fiction. There's so many
Like
dumb
he's
characters that do stuff like that on purpose.
facts. He's like he doesn't care about anything. He has no backstory. No, oh my father was killed, or oh
My
no,
father was
oh
a drinker and a fiend.
society was mean to me. Nah, Broski woke up and was like, "Where are the women and children?
Ah,
Bring them to me.
and you want
It's
to
gonna
release
be a
him to
massacre." I was like,
fight?
bro. Anyway, that's Sukuna being Sukuna. What we're gonna say? All right,
Wait,
let's
before we
go.
move on.
Hmm?
Before we moved on, he
Mm-hmm.
cooked in the malevolent kitchen
The malevolent,
deliciously.
bro, that malevolent kitchen memes are up, bro. I saw one that was like
Bro is Gordon
Sukuna on
Ramsay with the
MasterChef
curse technique.
chopping up shit. Oh, it was fucking
Bro
hilarious,
is
bro.
Gordon Ramsay with the curse technique, man. Messing
Fuck.
up everyone.
Have you seen that video of Gordon Ramsay like deshelling like I think it was like a lobster or something like that. All these men were looking. That was Sukuna. Everybody was watching this. Sukuna was cooking up fucking Shibuya, bro. It was
It's
ridiculous.
like if you move from this spot, everybody will die.
Bro, the red light, green light shit. I saw a sound that was basically doing it. Like, see, the Jujutsu Kaisen fan base, bro, they have time and skills. These men
I
have too
swear.
much time and skill because they're always on it. These men are always on it, making crazy edits, crazy sounds. Like, props to Jujutsu Kaisen fan base. Like, we love them. God love them. You know,
Boo!
I love them. Anyway,
Boo!
let's move on to our hot takes. So our hot takes for this week: fan service is overrated.
I don't really 100% agree. I am sorry with that. Can't tell you why I
To
don't
be,
agree.
I'm gonna hear you. I'm gonna hear you out.
The reason I don't agree is because I started watching anime from a very young age, right? So at this point, it's just part of the culture and the it is just part of the culture at this point. I'm not really moved by it because it's like, whatever, breasts, privates. It's supposed to be a gag. I don't laugh, but I don't hate it. Do you get what you don't even know the book of the Bible you're opening. You just
Seek
open every book.
Christ.
Quiet. Quiet.
Seek Christ. Look,
Quiet. Like
I don't have a pro.
personally, it
I
doesn't
don't
really
have.
put huh?
I don't have a big problem with fan service, but it does get ridiculous. It makes no like. It gets to a point where I'm just like, okay, now what are we really doing here? Like the Fire Force one, like Tamaki is like
Yeah.
if she added anything to the plot or the story, that is different. She is useless. She is.
Okay.
Imagine, you know what? If they like, okay, let's say in Naruto, right? Imagine if Sakura was treated the way Tamaki was, right? Sakura is like integral to the story.
Yeah,
However,
for
like
sure.
it's not needed, and she was still a good character. Like people can say
Who?
she's Sakura. People can say she's shit and whatever. She's a bad person, but that doesn't make her a bad character. Those are two different things.
Yes.
Like you watch Money Heist, right?
No.
Have you not?
Have with
Okay.
any popular Netflix show.
Who can I compare it to? I can't think of anyone on the top of my head. But you can have a not annoying as fuck character, but the character is still a good character. There's so many characters that I fucking hate, but like banging character. So I'm just like, for me, fans are like, for me, I don't like. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a fan of it. Like it's it's kind of demeaning, and it just take like if it doesn't add anything to the plot, there's no need for
It's
it. Like One
true.
Piece, look, One Piece, right? Order needs to be stopped because someone needs to explain. First and foremost, Zoro was black. Zoro was like tan before. Now Zoro's white. Zoro's white.
Yeah,
Zoro's a White Walker.
he
No,
lost everything.
bro. Robin's a snow bunny and everything, and like I'm just like, what's going on? Like
I
everything's
mean,
just
to be fair, Robin came from a really hot climate, so maybe that's why she had the tan. You know, she came from Alabasta, and
yeah,
Alabasta
but
is
you don't go
basically
from having a tan to a White Walker.
You know who this motherfucker look like, low key? Look!
That's not how it works.
yeah. I can see why you say that for real, for real. I think the only
Thanks,
valid snow bunny is
that's
probably
not how it
Nami.
works. But I just don't see the need for it. Like if it, I mean, if it adds something to the story, I guess. Like it's just kind of. Yeah. It's not even fun. Like once in a while, like a few gags here and there. It's like once in a while. But like when it's just like constantly every fucking episode, there's no need for it.
Like,
Anyway.
see how you mentioned Tamaki, right?
Mhm.
When I first started reading, actually, when I first started watching, because
Mhm.
Sheon tried to put me onto Fire Force back when it
Mhm.
was like on chapter 3, and I was like, nah, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's mid. So, watching this anime for the first time and seeing Tamaki do all that stuff, I was not really put off by it. I was like,
Yeah,
you
okay.
don't really have
I
to do
find
that.
it funny. I did find
Yeah.
it funny, like at first, but then
Yes.
it was
It
just
got
kind
too
of happening.
much. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
remember when they went into the tunnels and shit, and it was
Yeah,
just
she was
happening all the
tripping.
time with that guy. I was
Like,
like,
bro.
what's going? What we doing here? What we really doing here?
You're here to
Like,
box. Here to box those guys and the Adula now. Like, why are you stripping naked? Type shit.
why you? And then she was just like, oh, it just happens accidentally. No, no, it don't.
No, no. How do you
No, it
trip on
don't.
a rock and all your gears
And
off?
all your clothes fall off. Excuse you. Meaning what?
What type
How?
of rock is that? Don't you think
When?
men would want to have that rock everywhere they go? Just throw the rock at somebody and every clothes fall off type shit. Don't do this to me. You don't even know the part of the Bible you want to open up. Oh my god, bro. I wouldn't want that rock, by the way. Unless it's for my wife. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. Father Lord, you know my heart desires. But
Seek Christ. Help
but
yourself.
see,
Help
but
me to help you.
but see, yeah, without Tamaki, we wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
have gotten that iconic scene where Shinra jumps through the roof and slams that
Okay,
guy.
okay, okay. Okay, fine. You know what? I can
Exactly,
respect that. That was a crazy when he was like
bro.
a hero. That was
Yeah,
a
bro.
crazy. That was crazy.
The
He
devil's
could,
footprints.
they could,
Nah.
bro. That's a hard name. So
Exactly. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Come on.
I see what I'm saying. No, okay. Well, how's it in One Piece? It makes no sense though. Because there's just shit started flying
It's
everywhere,
true.
bro.
True, true,
One
true.
Piece makes no, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't hate One Piece. I don't think it should be part of the big three. I think One Piece is like 8 out of 10.
What the fudge?
Like, okay, I see. I respect One Piece. I respect the whole manga sales thing. Like, obviously, it's like been crazy. The animation has been amazing. The plot is quite good. It's just not part of the big three for me. Or if it's part of the big three, I will put it at the lowest of the big three. And
It,
I see, I recognize the impact. One Piece has had an amazing impact. But me personally, I don't resonate with One Piece the way I resonate with, and I have watched One Piece. I don't resonate with it the way I resonate with Dragon Ball, the way I resonate with Bleach, the way I resonate with Naruto. Like, bro, watching Naruto, right? When Hashirama and Madara were fighting, I felt that shit. Hey, yo, nigger. The fuck?
this your
Bro said,
takes, man.
I'm
This your
coming out the
takes.
darkness. Bro said, surprise, motherfuckers. But like what else? I'm bleach. Bleach, bleach,
Bleach is bleach.
bleach.
Bleach is bleach.
I think that's what I used to say. Bleach is bleach. Like, so I don't know, but that's all. That's all
Ah,
we're here to talk
my
about.
data wants the. I said data. The Wi-Fi is literally about to die of my life, bro.
All right, let me do the second thingy. I can edit all this out anyway. All right, power of friendship complaints are done.
Yes,
What
100%. 100 million, 10,000 quadrillion, bazillion.
I'm sorry, but if you go into an anime and you don't like, let's say, like, obviously, like, I feel like because me, I always do my research before I watch an anime. Like, I always check what's the plot, da. So you off rip, you can already tell when an anime is gonna be what's it called? Power of friendship type shit, or after the first few episodes. And for me, if you persist to watch it when you know you don't like it, that's stupid. But to then continue watching it, finish it, and then say, "Oh, the power of friendship is stupid," you're just dumb. Don't watch the anime. No one forced you to.
Precisely. Like why? Like
Fairy Tail is
I don't
amazing.
I don't understand the people who like constantly want to see everything thought out and complex and all that type of.
Like,
Like
bro,
sometimes just vibe.
sometimes I'm
Like
just trying to
people are
see
missing.
Natsu just go Moita go hey, just
Exactly,
kick a
bro.
nigga ass because he
Ex-
can. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
always trying to see some Aizen level or Soul Society, golden arrow type built up.
Exactly.
Like
Or
sometimes I just
sometimes you
want a
just need
nigga
to
to
beat
pop the shit
someone up.
on.
Just
Yeah,
beat someone up. We just need that
I just
sometimes.
want to see a nigga catch a fade, right, left,
Just because it's cool. Literally, that is it. Because
Ah,
people are missing out. A lot of people miss out on the badassery that is Fairy Tale
Fairy
because
Tail's a
of the
brilliant
whole
anime.
power.
I'm sorry, like Fairy Tail is 8.5 out of 10 for me. Fairy Tail is an amazing anime.
Eh,
I
bro,
love Fairy Tail from
it's
start to
so
finish.
cool.
Like
Personally, I
I
like it.
do, I am part of the crowd that does complain about the way Akane was defeated. That's the only part of Fairy Tail where I
Yeah,
personally
it's
feel
true.
like the power of
It could
friendship
have been better.
they went too far.
Yes,
That's the part where
yes,
they
yes.
went too far.
Cause like you could have shown Natsu and them just gang banging him, or Natsu
Yeah, or
just.
like maybe they did some kind of fusion thing where it was like a
Mm-hmm.
one time power type thing.
Or
But for this nigga to be like, oh yes, I raised my fist, and then we all like all of the elements came around him, and motherfucker was like, oh yeah,
like, bro, what
Moist
is
took
that?
away.
Like, why
I
does
was
the
like,
why do the
no,
flames have to be
you. But
multicolored? You
I
know?
love the power of friendship, but that's too far. We'll take
Mm-hmm.
it that. That's too far. That's some bullshit. Akalonga has been talked about since episode 5. And you're telling me that 400 some plus episodes later,
Exactly.
this nigga's is getting his ass. And obviously, like, Natsu did surpass Zareth. He was able to burn through time. But still, like,
And you
Akalonga was.
see, wait, so see what you just said. Burn through time, right? It was already set up and established beforehand that he can burn through time. They could have evolved and stepped up a bit in that
Mmm.
fight with Akunogia and used that already established ability that Natsu
Yes.
exactly. Maybe he can
Rather
burn through
than
something.
Natsu
He
just
can
being
burn
like,
through non-existent.
I punch, punch. Do you remember when Yuji was like punch and kick?
Exactly.
That shit
See,
was jokes. That shit was fucking jokes. Warrior specials. Oh my days. All right. Shall we
so I
get into the
agree.
meat? Should we? Yeah. I guess we agree. Power of friendship isn't dumb. If you watch an anime that has the power of friendship as a main plot of it, don't complain. Don't be a little bitch. If you like it, watch it.
As
If you
long as
don't like
everything
it,
else is cool. The
don't
lores, the
watch it.
characters, the fights, the abilities.
The plot is unique. Like they Predator has some solid plot, so don't be a little bitch.
It's not bad. It's okay. Yeah, it's cool. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the day. The meat and potatoes, the
Sweet
main topic.
potatoes.
The meat
Yeah.
and potatoes. You gotta
Yeah.
speak like a proper geezer.
Yeah. What
I
he
don't know why I
did.
went Italian. I was like, you gotta speak like a proper geezer. I don't know what happened there, but let's move on from there.
The,
All right, so our topic for this week is Goku versus the Bleach verse. Now
the bleach versus wipes.
first and foremost, sharp. First of all, let me finish before you start spewing your nonsense. I love Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball is my favorite anime of all time. Look, just ignore this, ignore that. Dragon Ball is my favorite anime of all time. Dragon Ball is the best anime of all time. No one can convince me. But see, okay, how do you want to start this? Because look, me personally, I want to scale. I want to scale Goku. Like, let's give him an accurate scaling. We'll say for this context, we're gonna say MUI. We're gonna say muscle scale.
Hey, come
We're,
on.
we're not gonna use anything like past the tournament of power because I don't like obviously some people would have read the manga and would have read the Moro arc and would have read the gas arc and
Granola.
everything. Sorry, the Granola arc. But let's use post tournament power, right? Like post tournament power, and then we're gonna use Thousand Year Blood Bowl. So I don't think we should include Campaign your own world because I don't think that many people have read it. There's not like hmm.
Plus the granola arc.
I don't know. Let's leave out the Granola arc for now. Let's leave out the Moro and Granola arc.
One topic
And I
rule.
will use let's use post tournament power. That's how confident. I see. I can get Goku up to about like at least multiversal.
Yeah, you can't do that actually.
At least multiversal. And I don't think I have to prove the feats. Like we've all seen the like I people have constantly tried to debunk that what's it called? The Battle of the Gods feat. And I've not seen one solid argument. They were strong enough to rupture the universe. Goku eventually came into base. In base, Goku is universal.
He came in base? Whoa.
Hey, pause.
That
Pause.
was you, man, not me.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. No. That wasn't me. Anyway,
Alright,
I
alright.
feel, anyway, so I'm saying Goku in base is universal. Like MUI, I would say I can accept low multi. I can accept low multi for MUI. And speed is where it gets techie because I've seen the debunks and like the full like the proper. I've seen two translations of Goku's speed feat with bypassing hits times capability obviously, and one of the translations says he transcends time. One of the other translations says he just bypasses the technique. So I don't really know which way I would go, but I would tend to say I would lowball it and say he's at least like FTL, FTL plus, or MFTL. Like I could
Mm.
confidently put him at MFTL. What are you thinking?
There are all these different kinds of speed sailing for Goku. Now, I might
Mm.
revoke my answer, and obviously I was being a bit gaggy and
Mm.
comedic effect. I don't think the Bleach verse takes it in every scenario. But for
Obviously.
speed, when it comes to Goku, I I'm confidently believing in the MFTL plus
As
range,
you should. As you should.
right?
FTL.
Exactly. Like there is, if you genuinely believe he's less than FTL, there's something wrong with that person organically.
Facts.
Organically, that person is insane. But let's see the thing here. You can also get Goku to inaccessible, and what other type of speed? Um,
It was
transcend
first. I think
inaccessible and
it wasn't multi-dimensional.
infinite, infinite speed.
Infinite, yeah, infinite. Can you really get into
Exactly.
infinite speed? Really?
You could get Goku to immeasurable too, but nah, that's
Tournament
not.
of Power Goku. Xeno Goku, I can understand, but Tournament of Power,
Oh
post
yeah,
Tournament of
true,
Power.
true. Sorry.
Yeah, I said free the Moro arc and free the Granola arc because people haven't read the manga.
Okay.
I'm saying
Yeah,
post Tournament of Power.
yeah. True. Okay.
Let's say
Yeah.
one day after Tournament of Power, after one day of training.
Both the Bleach and the Bleach verse and Goku, they're MFTL plus. But even in that MFTL plus, there is a huge bar between the base
Mm.
level MFTL plus and the next tier
Next
B tier.
FTL. Yeah.
Exactly, because MFTL Plus is like 10K, 100K times the speed of light. But in that same MFTL Plus, there's also a million and a billion times the speed of light. Like,
Mm.
it is MFTL Plus and then infinite, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah. Let me try. Keep talking. I'm gonna search it up.
Yeah, that's how massive and fat it is. That's what she said. But you see, yeah,
Pause.
that's where it comes tricky. So even if they have the same levels of strength, I feel like Goku could speed Bliss. But here's where it's tricky again, the hacks. I know people like to say that Goku is in Dragon Ball Verse, you can overpower hacks by being stronger and you can do you can scream your key away and basically overpower the hacks, which I don't really think is the most valid because that's just so dismissive.
So yeah, MFTL is 10 times the speed of light, 2.998 times 10 raised to power 10 meters per second, and then MFTR plus is 10 raised to power of 11.
Exactly. So it's massive.
Yeah. So about
Right.
1,000, 1,000 times the speed of light.
Exactly. So that's why I have the speed, and that's why I have the abilities. As per in terms of, can you really overpower those abilities? Because
The only real abilities I see being a problem, if it's all at once, the whole verse at once. Obviously, that's not like that's obviously he's not really gonna. I can accept that he's not gonna win that. But if it's like each character like one on one, he beats everyone.
Jesus, he's one tapping. He's poking them
No,
on their forehead, and they will
no,
explode.
I'm saying he can't. Nah, he can't take all of them on at the same time. The entire verse.
That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was
No, no,
thinking.
no, no, no. But if it's 1v1, obviously it one taps. But it then gets to like the top tiers. That's where we have like the issues with the hacks. Yuha is mainly a problem because of Almighty. But I think before we talk about Yuha, let's talk about Ichigo. What
That
we think?
guy.
My only issue with Goku v Ichigo. Not that I don't think that Goku could beat Ichigo, but I don't know what Ichigo's true Bankai is. And like, these are two
Precisely.
characters I love. Obviously, I love Goku more. But if we're being like if we're being subjective, unless I know what Ichigo's true Bankai is, I have no idea the outcome of this fight. But if
But
we're saying
see,
hmm?
listen to this here. That's the thing, right? We can all agree as a fan base and general anime watchers that when you're the main character, you are top five, top three in your verse, right?
Yeah,
And you know how the manga adaptation is not one for one what is going on in the anime, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see the upscaling they did for the Squad Zero.
No, but I don't think that was upscaling. I think that was accurate scaling. They just remember
Okay,
remember
it's
that
true. They didn't show
Thousand Year
it.
Blood was rushed in
Yes, they
2012.
didn't show it. True. But see, Kubo could actually show the effects of what the Bankai was supposed to be. Because
Yeah,
just
yeah.
imagine you're watching your new Bleach fan 2024, 25, right? And then you've been seeing this Bankai build up from episode 1, or even from the beginning of the Thousand Year Blood War. You've been seeing Shunsui, Urahara, Shinji, Squad Zero, Ichibe,
Mm-hmm.
Yama, everyone just going Bankai. And you're seeing the main character finally, after unlocking new powers, go Bankai. And the very next frame, the Bankai is snapped in
It's
half.
broken. Yeah, yeah.
They might
Oh
really
fuck,
be
that's a spoiler.
underwhelmed.
Shit, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler.
Oh, true. Shit, man. Damn. I don't think. Okay, damn. Oh, well,
Look, spoiler
you
alert. If
blocked
you
this
haven't
part.
read the manga, that's your business. This is called
Yeah,
MangaXManiacs. You shouldn't be
exactly.
here if you haven't read manga. Leave.
Exactly. And you see, as a manga reader back then, when I was reading it,
Mm.
and the whole fan base, the whole community, it was shocking. And it was like, whoa, this
Yeah.
guy's that strong to do that. But in this day and age, it's not gonna have the same effect because
Yeah, I
people
hear
have
that. I
already
hear
in this low attention span era and
that.
this
Mm.
quick entertainment type stuff. They want to get rushed. So imagine all these cool things happening in the fights, right? And then the main character's banker just gets split, and then he just never shows the ability. They should
I hear that,
at
but
least show
what
the
he has to,
effects.
he was
Effects rather.
very certain that he didn't want to change the ending. So he
He's
would,
not going to show the. He's not going to change the ending. He could just
mm,
show what it could have been. Like, let me explain it this way, right? He can show Ichigo releases Bankai, and then with the Almighty, we can see Ichigo's Bankai affecting all the timelines, right? And then
yeah.
you has like, nah, this is dangerous, and then he used the Almighty to go in the future and break it. That's the way.
Kind of like the whole Ichibei fight. Oh, that's another spot. Kind of like the with the Ichibei fight, right? When they fight, and then like that's just one reality in which they were fighting, and then Yuha like uses the Almighty and beats him afterwards. So
Precisely.
Ichigo could beat Yuha prematurely, and then he uses the Almighty, and then like, it also displays Ichigo's true Bankai ability. I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. I hear that.
That's the thing. That's exactly. So you see where I'm going
That
with.
would make
See where I'm
sense.
going with this, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So with the upscaling, or rather the accurate showings that is going on in the anime at the moment, right?
Mm,
You can make the fair point that Ichigo is him. So in this context of fighting Goku, you
mm.
could get them to the same power level, right? You could easily argue it. If you don't want, if you still believe Bleach is continental, that's your
Now,
dad's
Bleach is
problem.
obviously not continental. Like,
See, some people genuinely
I do
believe
still
that.
refuse to accept the argument that Bleach is like multiversal though. I think they're all in one universe and they have different galaxies. I refuse to accept that like it's multiversal
But
because
like,
the structure of a universe doesn't fucking of like multiple universes doesn't work that way. You don't have like a like obviously it's satire and it's all like it within an anime and everything, but that's just not how physics works.
that's the
Two
thing.
universes in the same in like just on like the same place, and also they have similar like for them to like if they were parallel universes or something like that, that would make more sense than having like multiple different universes. I can accept the parallel universe argument, but not multiple universes. It just doesn't make sense to me because you have the if you pull up like the map or like that they show when Ichigo and Urahara will run across the. Oh no, was it then or it was no when Ishin was describing the Dawn guy, right? The Dawn guy is like its own separate pathway into like where you have the cleaner and everything. That like I don't the way the physics the way there's a different way that the physics works inside the Dawn guy, and the laws of physics in the Soul Society and Karakura Town are very similar, if not almost the same. And
See,
I think for you to have multiple, for it to be a multiversal, for it to be a multiverse, you need to have different laws or different effects of physics in different universes. Because every single universe won't have the same effect, the same laws of physics. The physics laws of physics will bend in each universe. For them
all
to be
right.
so similar,
See, see,
I
see,
don't agree that
see,
they
see,
are.
see. See what you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a few moments ago, um, you mentioned something about the physics in the universe, right?
Yeah,
It's not that different, right?
it's not.
But inverse inside the world of the living in the
Mm-hmm.
universe, right? Those people in there acknowledge it as a universe. They acknowledge it is infinite, right?
It's yeah.
Just as we do, right? That's because the world of living in Bleach is basically our Earth. That's what it's trying to
Hmm.
imply.
Yeah,
So they
exactly.
take it as a universe.
Hmm.
That the world of living is a universe on its own. And if the Soul Society is meant to be a mirror to that, wouldn't that make Soul Society also a universe?
That would make it a parallel universe, but not, doesn't mean that there are multiple universes. There are two different
Okay,
things.
it's true, 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 true,
It's
true,
like a
true, true, true.
parallel Earth or
All
something
right,
like
all
that.
right, all right. But you have to take into account
But
the
having
down
see
guy,
you.
the Kyogoku. Sorry,
Hmm.
the Muken, the Kyogoku hell. Actually, no, let's not call hell. Muken, Kyogoku, and I
What's the
swear,
other one?
the soul, Royal Palace.
Is that
Um,
a separate? Isn't that just above?
no, it's a separate this thing. The layers, those layers there, it is acknowledged as a separate dimension altogether. We can check this after this
This
episode.
is this is why I'm saying this is why I feel like there are more galaxies than actual different universes. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, in my
Oh,
head, it just wouldn't work that way.
but see, right? This is why you can argue that the physics is different in the Soul Society. Let's
Hmm.
assume that the Royal Palace is just high up, right?
Yeah.
In the world of the living, that doesn't happen. If you keep going high enough, there is nothing in the sky. It's not possible for things like that to exist because it's gravity,
Hmm.
obviously. If you keep going up, you're gonna leave the Earth eventually to like Mars or a
Now, but
different
they also have
galaxy.
gravity in the Soul Society as well. And no, and
But
they can
but the
fly
Royal
above.
Palace,
Like,
the
are we really
Royal
acting like we didn't see Shinji just standing and holding his fucking sword off, like, and like was going upside down? Like, they do have similar physics.
but those city country sized constructs though, they are not gonna levitate on Earth.
Well, I think that's down to the Rayo being there. No, like the Rayo is like an infinite, not an infinite being, but like almighty or type being
Now
who you could.
wait. Hello. You say it's not infinite being? What do you mean by that?
I,
Like in what sense?
I wouldn't say infinite. Like I wouldn't say like he's an immeasurable being. Like it's like saying Shiba is an infinite being. He's not.
Ah, okay. He might be
He
infinite on
created the
3D though.
for me, I believe that the Rayo created the single universe, and then there's mirror universes. I also don't like the dimensional scaling because the dimension could be as big as this, and like what's the name of that kid that one of the four brains, the four
Yukio.
brainer. Yeah, Yukio also created a pocket dimension which had everything. It had the whole character in it. How do you quantify that? That's why I don't accept like dimensional arguments. Dimensions are too
See,
hard to like
because
scale.
that guy, we can all argue. We should agree that that guy's pocket dimension is the size of Karakura. The
Mm-hmm.
sun might not be the actual sun, because if you remember
Mm-hmm.
in Hueco Mundo, Aizen created a fake like sky that made it
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was daytime. So you could argue it's the exact same thing he's doing there.
Mm.
Therefore, it's just a city-sized pocket dimension. That's
Yeah.
easy. Easily you can explain that. So you can't
Mm.
really argue against it. But
No, but
for the
that's what I'm
terms,
saying. That's why I don't feel comfortable with the whole dimensional argument. I'm saying they're separate dimensions because
but
dimensions can be different sizes.
Huecamundo is infinite, right?
Mm.
The Kyogoku is stated to be infinite, right?
Yeah.
The Muken is also stated to be infinite, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have to remember that the world we live in is meant to mirror our own state of existence. So that's also infinite.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that's those are five infinite sized dimensions. So
You can't
like,
quantify a dimension.
sir, nigga did I said nigga? Oh, TikTok. I'm sorry. That's the thing, right? They're all infinite in size. It's already they're telling
Mm-hmm.
you it's infinite in size, right? So what are you? What other type of quantity are you looking for?
I just.
That's the thing. Like you
I
have
don't
to.
think it's actually infinite. I don't.
But the author is trying to tell us that, though. Why would you argue against what author
Because
said?
he's not implicitly implied that it's infinite.
Okay, right. In the Memories
Uh,
of Nobody movie, multiple
mm-hmm.
times it said that it is infinite,
Yeah,
right?
but
And that movie,
that's not canon.
it is very much canon because it's referenced in the manga.
Which
You
one?
have to remember. You have to remember at the end of Memory of Nobody, right? Everyone in the entire verse forgets about the events that happened with Senna and whatnot, except Ichigo. Because at the end of the movie, Ichigo sees Senna walk away and she disappears into thin air. It's implied that everyone forgets about that thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in the manga and anime, when he was no, in the manga, it hasn't got to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers. When he was talking to Rurika and Yukio, they mentioned the Kyogoku, right? And he
Mm-hmm.
says, "Oh, I've been there a few years ago. When was the only time? When did he go there? The only time we know, to our knowledge, was in Memory of Nobody.
Alright, Fez.
So that's
Fez.
why we have to say it's canon.
Alright.
And the
I
other
still don't
time
agree with
it's
the most feet, but I can accept that.
okay. Right now. I'm just explaining like the time, the areas it is stated to be infinite. I think
Mm-hmm.
for the Huecomundo one in Canfian onward, this thing is a
Now, but
meme
we're not
now.
bringing Cafe Old World
Wait,
into
wait, let me
this.
finish, please. Just wait, listen. This is a meme
Alright.
now in the Reddit Bleach community. Like, if you go, someone will ask you where was this stated, and then they will send a meme of Dr. Manhattan spreading his arms open and saying, "I saw it in Can't Your Own World." It was stated in Can't Your Own
It
World.
was staying in the camp. Oh my
Oh
days.
my,
Hey,
exactly. So I'm sorry to
motherfuckers
have to
just
go
use
that
that as a
far.
red con.
I swear, like, but I'm sorry I have to go that far. For the for Huecomundo, it's stated like two or three times. It's stated endless sand, endless reishi, stretches forever by Mayuri and by what's that fool bringer's name? The one
I
with
can't.
matter manipulation.
I can't
What?
remember any full names. I only remember Ginjo and Tsukushima because those motherfuckers mess with my head.
Yeah, they were too bad at. I forgot
And
her name.
what was her
Oh,
name? Go.
Michibane.
Huh?
Michibane.
She be
Or yeah, Aurora Michibane, I think so. Yeah. She said this that Huecomundo is infinite, and also Mayuri. Mayuri being top three intelligence in the verse. So it's like he's stating it. I think we should probably take it because it's like Word of author, because
He's getting smart, but we'll do an episode about that later.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, definitely. One day we'll do that, right? That's another place is stated to be infinite. Then for the Muken, the whole infamous
I know
Kenpachi's.
Muken and Dongai. I know what they were supposed to be
Yeah,
about.
basically that one too. Yeah. That's it basically, and also as it was stated in Kanfi Your Own World, Shunsui mentions that is a universe, and also you have to remember that Grammy created a galaxy, right?
Goku
What I
creating a character
what
is
wait
anything.
now
Not that
wait
impressive.
listen. When I first read it, I was like, oh, he just created a rift in space to send Kenpachi to outer space. Wow, so cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the thing was like the official paper book, you can see like stars and like galaxies in the background.
Yeah.
So I just think maybe it's just a rift. In Can't Feel Your Own World, and apparently in one of the interviews, it is legitimately Grammy creating a galaxy, right?
Mm.
So imagine if somebody that's no longer top five Sternritter, that is like including the Vol standing and post Ashwelin activation, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a non top five Sternritter can achieve that, like creating a whole bloody galaxy and a bunch of stars,
Mm.
think about what the top tier can do. Because you have to know there's a huge gap between Grammy, Ichigo, Yuha, and then Prime Soul King. Because you have to
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
although Yuha is
I'm
Prime Soul King,
bad.
exactly, Prime Soul King also has the Fullbringer's abilities.
Mm.
Everything Yuha has, Soul King has it.
Prime
Plus,
Soaking is like low complex.
you can argue him there. You can argue him there. I'm not gonna lie, but like
Mm.
the community will not accept it.
Ah.
They're gonna spit in your butthole. But like, yeah. Um. Also remember the King of Hell. They were having Hell Arc. So imagine the power jump again.
We ain't going there. We ain't going there. We ain't going there.
Shit. But
Remember,
yeah.
remember, we'll keep it this. We'll keep it this small. We'll keep it this small. This is
Okay.
interesting.
But
So,
but yeah,
we're in a group. So Goku beats everyone, barring let's say like full what's it called, full Rio.
yeah, yeah. Because you can
I
like,
think I do still think he can bypass all the Almighty. Like regardless of Yuha going into going into multiple different timelines or anything, he doesn't have the strength to beat Goku, and he like Goku with Goku's key sensing and with what's it called, his sheer speed. I do not think that like Yuha could
but
stand it,
see,
like not like realistically do anything to affect him. So I think it
but
will just be an endless battle.
remember, right? Remember. There's a timeline where Goku loses to the androids. And in that timeline, that period of time, Goku is not as strong as he is today. So, who is to say that there isn't a timeline where Goku is not at that level yet? Or who's to say that even in that current timeline, the Tournament of Power, who's to say that there isn't a moment in that timeline where he's ill? Because remember, you have to remember, he got shot by a laser beam through his arm.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so shocked. Omo Goku, eh? Goku
I
Chuku,
hear
is
that.
this you?
I hear
Right?
that.
Exactly. So you have to know that there's probably somewhere where Yuha
Yeah,
can
he can.
strike.
Yeah, he can get. Yeah, I guess he can get caught off guard, but he
Yeah, and
does
also
also have quite the
Yuha is
ability.
immortal, and
Mm.
like, what's Goku gonna do? You want to say Hakai? Does he really have Hakai like Zeno? Does he have Hakai
He
like
can
Zeno?
use Hakai. He can use Hakai, bro. He can use the Hakai. I don't give a shit. I'm so pissed. Personally, I'm so offended that it was not put in. Like, let's not ever get into that. Because was it in the Zamasu arc, the Blue Evolution was actually Blue Evolution was introduced there, but it wasn't supposed to be introduced till much later. And I was like, ¿qué pasa? Or was wait, Blue Evolution was introduced then, and then the and
Are you
then it
talking
was
about the
then
manga or the anime timeline?
I'm talking about the manga. When was Blue Evolution actually supposed to
Blue
release?
Evolution wasn't that Tournament of Power? No, wasn't it in the first tournament with the squad Universe 6?
No. It wasn't. It wasn't. Or was it? Wait, hold on. I don't even think it was even part of the manga. Hold on. Let me do a real quick check.
Oh, Evolution by with Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta's
It
Blue
was in the
Evolution.
manga. It was in the manga.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I knew it was.
SSBE.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was in the manga. No.
it wasn't in the yeah, it wasn't in the manga. They like he was fighting someone super like it was in a different way, and then Goku pulls out the Hakai. So they like and they
The
did
Hakai
change it a
stopped
bit.
still.
Hmm?
The Hakai didn't finish the job.
It didn't finish. It was halfway though
Why? Why didn't finish the job?
because he lost energy.
Ah, see my brother, see my brother. Now that you mentioned
Imagine-
the manga timeline, there is this part in the manga where Beerus says that, you know, the Hakai doesn't work on immortal beings. You're gonna post this image in like when editing it. You're gonna add this part because people think I'm crazy when I say it. Like, when
You
it
know we have
happened,
an editor.
huh?
You know we have an editor.
Yeah, exactly. So just tell the editor. Don't pay him though. Just tell the
That
editor.
hey. Why is it gotta be a him? It's a she. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. Don't pay them. Don't pay them. Don't pay them.
That's what I say, man.
But yeah, you're gonna put that. He's gonna put that, bruh. Anyhow, Beerus says
Oh,
that
you're
doesn't
the
work on immortals.
misogynist.
Beerus says it doesn't work on immortals. So it's like, what we're gonna do with that statement? Because you cannot compare Xeno's Hakai to Beerus and Goku's Hakai.
Xeno's Hakai. When did Xeno use Hakai? Xeno just erased the universe. He
That
didn't
is
use
basic.
Hakai.
That's basically Xeno's Hakai. Come on.
Nah, those Hakai and Xeno erasing the universe are two different things. Hakai's a technique. Xeno didn't use the technique.
Who is to say? You see.
Hakai is the is it front or back? It was in the front, yeah. Hakai is the front forward facing technique, and it has the purple erasure thing. It didn't erase it with the purple thing. That wasn't Hakai.
All right,
That wasn't
Fizz.
Hakai.
Fizz,
Hey, then
Fizz.
again,
I take
Xeno's
that.
complex. Xeno's complex.
I take that. I wonder what they're really going to do with this guy. How Dragon Ball progresses from here, because it's literally just getting stronger only every arc. I like
I
it. So it's
mean,
good
well, we got
to.
Black Frieza. We got away on Black Frieza, so
Can you see? It just keeps. What is the strength ceiling? Like, what is going? Just keep going from Black
I don't.
Frieza to
Yeah,
what?
that's like that actually like that confuses me. And also with the shit for like Goku and Vegeta aren't the strongest in the verse whatsoever. Like it then leads me to think. But then again, there's significant gaps with like as you go from multiversal or universal upwards, there's significant gaps in strength. Someone could be multi
True.
plus and like significantly dog wash someone that's just like uni or multi.
And someone that's multi plus can still get dog washed by somebody that's like low complex.
Yeah, facts. Because the
See,
gap between the gap between multi and low complex is
it's
fucking.
really it's
I thought
insane.
it's like a 4D type thing or something
That's
like
what
that.
she said. But yeah, guy. I'm sorry, I have to. I learned it from the guy from the office, the Michael.
You know, I couldn't get into the office.
Hey, you and your
Like,
horror takes, man.
no. Not that I don't think it's funny. Like, I just don't think I'm smart enough to understand the humor of the office. Like, it makes me sad.
Okay, wait.
It's so
Oh wait,
shameful.
let me not lie. Let me confess. The first few times I tried The Office, I
Mm.
couldn't get into it. I
I've
tried
tried, bro. I've
2017, I tried
tried.
2019, I tried 2020, and each time I was like, "What is this?" Because I remember
I
in
just don't
2019,
understand the humor.
yeah,
I don't think I'm
yeah,
smart enough to understand it.
I popped it in for like my fam to watch, and I was like, apparently this is one of the
Well,
funniest shows of all time. And they were like, "What is funny about this?" I tried. I was like, "What is this?" Honestly, it
it
was really
just don't
dead. It
do
was
it.
really
Don't do
dry.
it for me.
But I gave it a try again in 2022. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the best state of mind, so maybe that contributed to me actually giving it a chance. Right. The first three episodes, oh my god, it's such a bloody drag, man. Oh, like what are these niggas saying? So not funny. Like but I forced myself. I went through it and it was so funny.
That's kind of like One Piece. For me, One Piece didn't get funny to episode 50. People can say whatever they want. I hated the Buggy arc. Buggy's such a
Jesus.
waste, man. Like, I fucking hated that Buggy arc. It was terrible. It doesn't get funny until episode 50. And I remember the exact point when it got funny. It was
It was what?
It was when Uso called I don't know, Uso just called Luffy an idiot, right? And they were hunting down for like Sanji and Zoro were hunting down rhinos, and I was losing my shit. It was the part before, like when when they were going to
Green.
Alabasta,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
had
Number three.
hmm?
When they fought number three, the wax guy on that
Yeah,
island.
the white guy, and they had the log post out like they thought they were gonna have to stay there for a year. That episode, that's when it got funny for me. I was cackling throughout the thing. These niggas were really out here trying to eat some rhino. I was like, the fuck? Like, they're
Bro,
really out
the
here
meat
trying to eat rhino.
the meat in One Piece is so crazy.
Meat
Pause.
in One Piece makes no sense because maybe he has a drumstick the size of my fucking hand, bro.
Like, why is the meat so big and fat, man? Like, how do you
Hey,
swallow all that?
pause, nigga. What you
Bro,
doing? Hey
bro.
yo,
Oh my goodness.
Bill.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. PG-13 from now on. I'm sorry, y'all. See, and this is your Bible.
Big Christ.
You tell me, name one chapter and name one book of the Bible. I'll pay you. I'll £50 right now.
Hebrew 4:12. For the word of God is sharper than any two-edged sword.
Okay, maybe not £50. There's network problem. I can't really send anything.
Mm. Oh, oh. You are in darkness. You're talking about it, but I'll pay you £50.
Oh
May your
my
life be
God,
blessed.
bro! Don't blame me. That's my. That's oh Jesus Christ. Right now, I promise someone is burning trash outside, and it's so.
You know, I got off the bus today, and there was like, because I was gonna get some more, I was gonna get some for more, and I got off the bus, and Broski, like, the bit was just on fire, and everyone was
Jesus.
there's people standing by the bus just looking at the thing, like it's normal for a bit to just be on fire. This is no Holland, like this is a nice area. The bit was just on fire, and no one's doing a damn thing about it. I was just like, are we really just gonna let this run? I was like, you know what, I can't be bothered. I walked away. And then when I walked past, it looked like someone had put it out with water or something like that. But I was just like, how, why? But then I was like, I don't really care. But also, I kind of want to know, like, why was the bin on fire? It was just kind of like,
So random.
it was just a random thing to see. I just felt heat when I was walking by, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I saw the bin on fire. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Anyway, shall we call it there? Call it
Yes,
there
my
for
brother.
our first little episode. This was cool. This was cool.
That was
I
cool.
really
That was
enjoyed it.
calm episode. Calm episode. None too
Look,
extravagant.
just a little, not too serious. You know, just a little, just a nigga in the darkness. You get me? Myself under the bed. I still can't get that shit out. You know that whole the Michael Blackson thing that when it was like they called me under the bed.
For real, bro.
Jokes.
Is this still recording?
Yeah, still going, still going. So I'm
Okay.
gonna. I guess outro.
Cut the show.
What's our outro?
Cut the show. I don't want to do this
Outro.
anymore. Cut the show.
Alright.
Safe, man.
We'll see you lot next week. More
Yeah.
vids, more
Bye,
posts.
guys. What a wonderful episode. See you next podcast.
Alright.
Bye.
Peace.